Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everyone? Titanium Taco here. Today, gonna give you guys my thoughts on the new Summer 2022 Ninjago sets. And these sets, I do believe, are coming out June 1st, so get your guys' wallets ready. So the first set we have here is 71759 Ninja Dragon Temple. It's a 4+ set. That's it. I will say the little shrine is fine. The bike is fine. The dragon is no. That's probably the only non-crystallized set that we're getting, so that's fine. The first crystallized set we have though is 71768 Jay's Golden Dragon Motorbike, and I will say I like this set. It's simple. It's got a couple new molds, as you can see there on the side of the bike. That new gold piece is pretty sick. Figure-wise, really great as well. I really like the new figures. Jay's figure is also looking really nice. All the translucent pieces are really good. I will say, however, there is just one thing I don't like about this set, and it's the nunchucks. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand that these are all like new pieces and new molds and it's part of a weapons pack, but really, these shurikens, like, I don't like that the chain is attached to the side. We have a perfectly good dragon handle. Like, why would you get rid of this and replace it with this for nunchucks of lightning? Like, what? Other than that, there's not much to say about this set. Again, I do like it. The translucent new minifigures are really cool. The Vengestone army dudes are super sick as well. They're just great. The head molds, piece de resistance. The next set we have here is 71769, Cole's Dragon Cruiser, and I gotta say, I actually really like this. A Cole vehicle is really cool. Again, the figure selection is pretty good. We have a new Asphera figure. We got the Kai with the flyer wingies, like Jay had. And we also have a new suit for Cole, his gold suit. Overall, the build of this set is really nice. I will say though, I don't like the action feature at all, but with the blades back, pointing back, it's really nice. The color scheme itself is really great. I just like this set. It's really nice. I love, there's something about car vehicles and motorcycle vehicles that I just really like about them. I don't know what it is exactly. It's just, they look cool to me. Sure, they might be a bit oversized, but they're still cool. And again, the figure selection is really nice. I really like the dragon flying Kai, Jay, Cole, Zane minifigures. Again, the villains look phenomenal. Asphera looks phenomenal. It's cool to see we get a metallic gunmetal gray head of Asphera, because that is actually her natural color. Gold is in her natural color, but this is. The translucent pieces in these figures are also really nice. The one thing I will say that I don't like, again, is the golden weapon. That is supposed to be the Sword of Fire. This is the Sword of Fire, not this. Like, what is this? What is this? I don't like these. No. Moving on to the next set though, it is 71770 Zane's Golden Dragon Jet. And I will say, for a jet, it's alright. It's kind of got the same feel with Jay's jet, Kai's jet, where it's pointing down, but the wings do feel like Jay's jet. So, not a bad jet. It's a Zane vehicle. I'll take it. I just realized every ninja has a vehicle in this season as well, so that's pretty cool. Except for Lloyd. He's got a dragon, which we'll see in a bit. Once again, I'm going to say that the figure selection here is really great. You got Cole in his winged dragon form. You got Zane's golden form. And I know previously I've stated, maybe when the Master of the Mountain stuff was coming out, I wasn't really a fan of the gold with Zane, but now it's really grown on me. I don't know why. Gold with Zane's metallic head. Nice. And then the Skull Sorcerer here, really cool figure. Again, these figures are just really cool. They're all great. I do slightly like this side of Quakes' mold. It's good to see that we finally get a mold for the side of Quakes. But again, my one issue is, with this one at least, is that it's only got one small handle. You can't grab the side of Quakes from anywhere else. Like, the minifigure can't grab it from anywhere else except from that little handle. And that is my big issue with it. What's the point of it being a side of Quakes if you can't grab it from the middle or from the top or from wherever you want to grab it, you got to grab it from the end. Like, I mean, I guess it makes sense. You kind of grab it from the end if you're using it like so. But again, it's just the fact that you can't just grab it. It has to be from that little handle that you can't grab it from, or at least the minifigure can't grab it from. That's my only gripe with it. But the design of it, I'll give it a thumbs up. Going back to Jay's bike, and also I noticed it in Zane's jet. I also like how they used the dragon heads that we will see in a bit. The dragon head molds from the core lineup. So this one includes it. Jay's includes it. I did not see it on Cole, but it's really cool that they incorporated those molds into the sets. Or I meant into their vehicle. Next up is 71771, the Crystal King Temple. And my goodness gracious. This set is amazing. Like, this set is amazing. And this is where we get a first look at the shurikens. And honestly, the shurikens are the best ones, guys. Like, well, let's be real. You can't mess up the shurikens. Like, we went from this to this. Like, there's no way you could just mess up the shuriken. Sword of Fire? No. Nunchucks of Lightning? No. Scythe of Quakes? Passable, only because we finally got the mold for it. But even then, no, because it's just one little handle that you grab from. Shurikens of Ice? You can't mess it up. You just can't. Weapons aside, though, these suits of the ninja are also superb. Now, these suits are like the base suits to their golden suits, which is fine. These suits are really good, and I really like them. Minifigure selection-wise, it's good to see that we have all 4 ninja in one set, and 1 villain, plus the Crystal King himself. Who may the Crystal King be? I don't know. Could be Overlord? Probably is Overlord, actually. But this set itself is really nice. I want to say, though, it feels a bit shallow, because, I mean, it's really not so much a temple, more so than just pedestals for golden weapons, if that makes sense. I still really like it, because on the side over there, it looks like it's also got like an elevating kind of crystal prison. So it's really nice. It gives that illusion of this whole thing just being elevated. So that's really cool. And again, even though it's mostly just like pedestals and a stairway to a little throne, it's still really nice. Like, if you look at Cole's little pedestal, like for the Scythe of Quakes, that's literally the most empty space to just display a golden weapon there. That makes sense. What I'm trying to get at is that it doesn't really feel like a temple, but I still really like how the set looks. I'm probably just repeating myself, but again, it just doesn't feel like a temple, but it's still a great looking set. Don't get me wrong. It just doesn't feel like a temple. It feels more like a throne room. That would have actually probably been a better name, maybe, the Crystal King's throne room. And in his throne room, he's got the golden weapons displayed versus the Crystal King Temple. Still, though, it sounds like I'm hating on this set. I'm not entirely disliking it. It's still a really cool looking set, and the figures here are also really nice. Then we get the big boy. 71772, the Crystal King. Now, this set is also really amazing, and if you had any doubts that this was the Overlord, like, come on, guys. Come on. Does this not look like it can be the Overlord? Now, I really like the build of this set, and I really hope that, at least in the show, this isn't going to be a mech, but the Overlord himself, or the Crystal King himself. Because we have seen in the past, if this does turn out to be the Overlord manifests and metamorphosizes as a dragon. So it'd be cool to see him metamorphosize into this. But for playability, you know, you can definitely put the Crystal King minifigure into his torso. So that's still kind of cool that they still kind of left it up in the air whether this is going to be the Crystal King, or you could put this Crystal King minifigure in it and it just being a mech. I hope it just does end up being the Crystal King and not just a mech. And here we also see Lloyd's base suit, and again, really nice suits. We get 2 of the villains as well, and we get a first look at one of the generals that was not in the poster. Harumi.
Hey, hey!
Now, I don't want to get into the story now in terms of where this is going with Harumi being here, but she's in the set. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm not going to think much of it until maybe, you know, she does officially get released in the show. But for now, we see Harumi. Great figure. People have noticed that her eyes are different. Like, her eyes have purple, or they're purple eyes. So again, if Harumi is going to be in the show, I'm interested in seeing how they're going to do this. But in all reality, I don't want it to happen, but we have her here. I also really want to point out one thing that I actually really like about this wave is that we have translucent katanas. Oh my gosh, guys. Translucent katanas. I've never been so excited over one piece. Like, this is, I don't know, this is so cool. Like, that we get a translucent piece for such an old piece that has existed for so long. Really cool, really cool. I'm actually really excited to just even own this piece. Like, I'm more excited about this for whatever reason than a lot of these sets. That's an exaggeration, but still, I really want to get my hands on some more translucent katanas. Next up is 71773, Kai's Golden Dragon Raider. And again, really good. I also like this set. I'm not going to comment maybe too much. It is quite unique and different to previous Ninjago sets that we have gotten because the wheels at the front stick out so much. Really nice. Of course, this set's got my boy Zane and his dragon suit flying thingy majiggy figure. Really cool. And again, someone else also pointed out that this is the first time we're getting, I believe it's the right hand in translucent light blue color. So that's really cool. I think we've previously only had the left hand. So it's cool that we finally have both hands. I kept saying hands, I meant arms. But you get the points, you get the gist, that we're getting both arms in that translucent color now. And of course, we also get a new Skylar minifigure. Really great minifigure. Unfortunate for the no leg printing. It kind of does suck that she gets no leg printing. Missed opportunity there, Lego. You should have added leg printing. We also have the Kai Gold minifigure suit, and again, another great minifigure. Probably on the lower tier of them. If I were to rank them, this would be my ranking, but other than that, though, it's still a really nice suit. And of course, here we also have Mr. E. We saw him in the poster, so it's really nice that we have him here in minifigure form. And all these generals have a new torso that meshes well with the theme of this season. And from the looks of it, we are also getting a new helmet piece, which looks really nice. Overall, this wave has just been introducing a bunch of new molds, which is also really nice. Now, moving on to the last two sets, this is 71774 Lloyd's Golden Ultra Dragon. Now, this has me super excited for what we're going to see in the show. But again, I'm not going to try to talk about that now, at least. But this set, this is a big boy. This is a big one. This is a big one. It comes with all 5 ninja, the Crystal King, and 3 minions. Now, it also comes with all 4 golden weapons. Now, the golden weapons are a weapons pack, so you're going to get all 4 of them in every set that one of them comes in. So don't worry about that. You can get the cheapest one and get all 4 of them. Again, though, I still don't really like those golden weapons, but it's whatever. The main attention that this set has been getting is the Lloyd minifigure. Now, we get a new golden Lloyd, but not just golden Lloyd, golden Oni Lloyd. I'll probably make a whole separate video on this figure alone just to kind of theorize what this actually means for Lloyd. But just the fact that we're getting an Oni gold Lloyd is insane to me. It's such a good figure. Like, you would never think a gold Oni, because Oni are bad and dragons are good. So you would think it'd be a dragon golden Lloyd, but it's an Oni golden Lloyd. Again, I'm just gonna say it again. It's a really, really cool figure. And the craziest thing is an Oni riding a dragon. What? I mean, yes, the first Spinjitzu master is part Oni and dragon, and he has ridden his own dragons. But it's just crazy to see, like, an Oni-looking being riding a dragon. So this set is just phenomenal. It's a really big dragon, really cool, and it's kind of got the similar build, or actually a really similar build, to Lloyd's previous dragon from the Coraline. But now you also have the 4 heads as well. Thus, it's named the Ultra Dragon. So we have also had previous Ultra Dragons. So it kind of takes all of that and mashes it into one. Takes the Golden Dragon, takes the core Green Dragon, takes the freaking Ultra Dragon, and then bam, this is what you get. The wings themselves for me might be the weakest part of this set, only because, you know, maybe the blade wings doesn't really work for this one because it's such a big dragon. But regardless of which, it's still really cool. I do believe there is one feature in this set, the flapping feature, or more so like a moving back and forward feature. I don't like the features that dragons normally have, and this one definitely is one of them that I don't like. But again, it's a pass, it's whatever. I'll probably just most likely be displaying this dragon, so it's fine. And just one more minor nitpick I have with this dragon is that Jay's dragon and Zane's dragon use the same top mold. I just would have preferred them to use one different one for each of the dragon heads. That's all. But still, overall, a really, really nice set. Now, this last one is also just insanely crazy. 71775 Nia's Samurai X mech. Now, again, I'm not going to get into a theory as to what is going on with Nia returning and her being Samurai X. That'll, again, be its own separate video. Just looking at this set itself, it's really nice. The color scheme is a bit hit or miss, I think, because it does use a lot of blue, but then all of a sudden it goes to black. Not saying that these are bad colors, but it's just a little bit jarring because then you also have a big red X. The red X at the center makes sense though for Samurai X. Color scheme aside though, again, this set looks amazing. I will definitely say that the color scheme doesn't bring it down at all that too much. It's just a little bit, it's a bit interesting as to why this color scheme was chosen. The minifigure selection in this set is also insane. We do have two more generals in this set. That is going to be the Mechanic and Pythor. Pythor looking fine as ever in this set as well. Then we also get a Lil Nelson figure. I mean, kind of odd that they throw Lil Nelson in these sets every once in a while, but it's cool to get another one. I do, however, wish that they gave him the medium legs, only because Lil Nelson has grown. He no longer has the little short legs and now has the medium legs. So it kind of sucks that we didn't get those like medium legs in the set for Lil Nelson, but it's fine. Next up, we also have the Samurai X Nia minifigure. Again, oh, so good, such a great figure. Won't get into like exactly how, why, or Nia's here, but she's here. Enjoy the figure. We also have a new Wu figure. Again, really cool figure. My only issue is that when we see this in the show, the figure is not going to be entirely accurate because, again, his beard is probably going to be over this armor piece, and you can't really have the armor and the beard in minifigure form, so that kind of sucks. It is cool to see that we get the dragon armor piece back, so it's cool that potentially we're going to see the dragon armor again. That's sick. And then lastly, I was in denial, but this is Oni Garmadon. Like, he's got two arms. What? I will say I really like this minifigure. It's cool to see that we have an Oni Garmadon, but I don't know. I kind of wish that he would have four arms, or I don't know what the story implications is. But for now, I will say it's a really cool minifigure. We might even get the answers in the new Garmadon comics that we've been getting, but we'll probably also most likely get an answer in the show. Overall though, this set is amazing. Minifigure selection also amazing. Just a great wave overall. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all of the sets. Again, really solid wave. Few nitpicks here and there, but I'm still going to get all of these sets. I will live build all of these sets. So June 1st, everyone. June 1st. And with all of that said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, comment your guys' thoughts on the sets down in the comment section below. And I will see you all in the next one. Taco out. Hi, Mike. Yo, that was good. That was good. I have to catch it though. Because if I